As I transitioned out and I looked at 10 fingers, 10 toes, I was okay. So I thought.
It didn't hit me till 9/11. And I didn't know it. And my first reaction was, why now? And why so many years later?
I had no idea that I had post-traumatic stress disorder.
At the time, I really didn't know what PTSD was.
So I would sleep with a knife in my hand and my weapon on my chest, and any noise that would happen, I would jump up.
The way I reacted to situations was very aggressive. My voice would be at what most would perceive a yell. People would ask me, why are you getting so mad? And I'm like, I'm not mad. This is just how I talk.
It makes you not want to do nothing. It makes you want to stay secluded in your home.
I was raging. I was very, very angry. There were fights, just a lot of negative experiences, and I had no idea where it was all coming from.
I was doing an absurd amount of alcohol and drugs. I was trying to alter my reality, my consciousness, because my consciousness was not very attractive.
I remember going to the Naval Hospital, and they had this giant chart that said all these symptoms of PTSD. And I looked at it, and my heart just broke, because I was reading the whole list, and I was experiencing every single one of those symptoms, every last one of them.
My wife finally says, you have to go to the doctors. Family physician said, you're going to go to the VA, or I'm going to take you.
The VA was very good. They had some people that were there that were trained to help me onto that road to recovery.
For the first time ever, I felt like, whoa, I can actually talk to a professional that's been in my shoes. And, sympathy is one thing, but empathy is actually when somebody has walked through those shoes and they can identify with what you're going through.
I felt that I was the only one until I started connecting with other veterans and I heard their stories. I could breathe.
Therapy is such an important process. It's very hard to shrink yourself. Your mind is so nimble, you really can't, you can't get in there. But sometimes we can see our problems in someone else.
They taught me how to deal with my problems and how to reduce the nightmares, how to reduce the anger and all the frustration.
After I started receiving counseling, I was able to better recognize my triggers. So I was able to understand, you know what, I better step aside, take a breather, walk away.
Now I can get through the day without having a flashback, and I was finally sleeping through the night where I could actually function the next morning.
Through counseling and meeting with other veterans, I found a common bond, that camaraderie, that esprit de corps that we're taught while we wear the uniform, that is still available on the outside.
There's always going to be problems in life. I mean, that's what life is. But you can eliminate some of those, or you can minimize some of those issues.
I still have my peaks and valleys, but I know how to cope with them. There's no way to do it by yourself. I've tried that road, but it doesn't work. There's people out there and resources out there that help, so just take advantage of it.
You got to find that link with somebody that'll make you let it go.